as we all know, the way the data is being managed is from the edge all the way to the cloud, and only when the data is at the cloud, then it can service applications. The work at the edge is always proprietary work. Companies need to figure out what to do there, but the intention is to move the data to the cloud because we don't have data services, because there is a lot of data, because the data is distributed. And what EdgeLake is delivering is a setup where data can remain at the edge, managed at the edge with high degree of automation, and then service to the application from the edge without the cloud. Not that companies will not use the cloud, but make all the different nodes, all the different hardware components look the same from the outside and managed in the same way. So when a user is looking at its distributed edge, he sees he can see the different instances, but they are all look the same and managed in the same manner. And then on top of it, there are a bunch of there is a command line interface and a lot of APIs. The more maybe interesting point is that's on one node, we have a lot of those. How do we manage when we have a lot of instances that are different in terms of their location, physically located in different places, and the data could be distributed in many, many places? The answer is there is a virtualization layer that spans across the entire edge and the entire nodes that participate here. And then when queries go to a specific node, and those queries could come from the cloud or from the edge, this node is able to see the entire instances that are there, and the queries are translated in using the underneath a network in a peer-to-peer way. So applications see just one node and thinks that the entire data sets exist on this particular node, but under the hoods, it's being translated into peer-to-peer processes to service the data as if the data is centralized. This is based on virtualization. The blockchain is part of this setup. And so there is no need to centralize the data in order to extract the value that companies need from their data. We've got different infrastructure. These are delivering the data to different nodes at the edge. And basically all that there is to do is connect the dashboards and the applications to one of the nodes in the network. The query just go to an arbitrary node in the network and could query the data that it needs as if the data is centralized.